Are we live? Yes, we are, I think. Yep. Welcome back, guys. So, if you haven't seen this already, the new challenge mode builder has been released onto Scrap Mechanic right now, so I'm just doing a stream right now. There's going to be a tutorial video coming out after this stream, so if you want to see how you can use this builder, then there's going to be a tutorial video coming out very soon. So I'm making a map here, which I'll be sharing with all of you guys on Scrap Mechanic, and so you guys will be able to download this and actually play the challenge yourself. As you can see, I'm doing a parkour map now. It's going to be quite hard parkour, so you don't expect this to be like an easy challenge, but it should be quite fun to make as well. So as you can see, we're in the challenge builder mode. You have the chest, you have all the challenge parts, you can do whatever. And this new mode includes a lot of stuff. You've got a new character model, and there's loads of new stuff you can do in this builder area. Basically like creative, but like way better. So I'm gonna be on this map. I'm gonna be like playing this mode for quite a long while, building my own challenges, sharing them with all you guys that you can play. Maybe like doing sort of like competitions and stuff in this map. So yeah. So do expect this to be on my channel in like a few weeks or so. I haven't been uploading in a while, so if you want to see more Scrap Mechanic videos, then this is probably going to be the videos that will be coming out soon. So as you can see, we've got this new robot kind of character here. I like the animations, are nice and smooth. Got nice physics to them. And I'm currently in this little world I've made here. So you have this little starting lobby here, with a little desk with ducks and stuff. You have this little observer bot here. You got chest, and what it has in it, I'm going to take away that. It's got a hammer, and it's got some ducks. Now the hammer is going to be the thing you're going to need, because you're going to be doing parkour. So once you come through here, you press this button here. This activates a challenge starter. Now this turns on the challenge and makes sure that means the timer starts. So once the timer's started, then you can go do the parkour. Now what you have to do is do the parkour, get to the end, and then hit a button with your hammer. Now once you've hit the button with the hammer, that will activate one part of the door, and then you've got to do that for all of the different parkour maps I'm going to do. And then by the time you've activated all the buttons, this should open up and you'll be able to go onto the goal. So currently there's no door here yet. There should be one later. And I'm working on this first one here. Now as you can see, I've got this nice little button design thing which literally scrolls through the buttons. You jump here, you jump onto this, you got to time it perfectly right so you get into this gap right now. When you get into that gap, you hit here. And now this thing's going to have some timing circuit where the pistons go out and in, and when they meet in together in the middle they interlock and you can walk over to the next one. This will bring you over to the other platforms. You can do some more jumps, and then you'll hit the button and it will activate everything. As you can see, to get the logic connections across over from here to here, I've had to go under the world and place some stuff here just to make sure it's connected, so you can't just jump across if they're connected here. But you jump here, go through here, and this extends, comes out. Now it's got to work on its timing system right now, and then once this goes out, you're gonna hit a point and there's gonna be a super jumper. Now what a super jumper is, it's basically just like a sensor jump which I've got set up here. Now if I don't think, yeah, you can't do it really in this challenge mode because it's kind of glitchy, but as you can see there's a little sensor. You go on here and it pushes a piston up and that'll literally launch you in the air, and if you do it correctly you can do a super jump where you go really far in the air and you can jump up really high. So I'm going to make one of those, and then it's going to jump you really high up, and then the button's going to be there, and then there's going to be some sort of, I don't know how you're going to get back. I'm not going to make it so you have to go back, because I'm guessing you'll have to hit the button, do the parkour and come back down again. And then I don't know, there should be some checkpoint systems in this game. If there was a checkpoint system, this would be way better, but I'm lucky we don't have a checkpoint, so everyone's just gonna have to one-shot this map, which is gonna make it really difficult. But like it's gonna be really challenging in that aspect as well. There's gonna be a lot of people that like to have challenging maps. I don't want to make it like some sort of easy map. So I'm gonna be making one of these hard maps. I don't see any way of trying to make some sort of like checkpoint system, so you're gonna have to do all of these in one shot. Now I've got this little light here, and you got little light blocks, and this is basically gonna indicate when you've done a map. So you go through each one, you can see which one you've done and which one you haven't done. So yeah, as well, just cover that up from the back here. Walk up these stairs, jump, do whatever, and now I've just got to finish this logic system here, so... Hopefully you guys enjoy the scrap mechanic, because most of my scrap mechanic videos get quite a lot of, well, they like relatively a lot of views, so... Hopefully I should be able to do more of them. I'm not sure how long I want this delay on for. This. Let's say we want the delay to go on for 12 seconds, and then we want this to be 6 seconds. Then that'll be able to go in and out, I'm pretty sure. So if we just stop the challenge right now, there you go. So at least we can like test some of the logic before we actually start the game. So once we start the game, all this logic goes off. Interlocks. Goes back out again. I want to make this a bit faster. Bit glitchy though, I'm pretty sure that's just because it's at the bottom of the world. Yeah, I obviously want to make that way... I'm gonna put this down to 8 and have that set to 4 because that's way too fast right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing loads of like jumps like this and weird different like tricks and stuff and different piston aspects to this. Maybe have some little bearings that will wobble the platform side to side, I don't know. I want to do something cool with it though. So these platforms go in and out. It's kind of a bit long when it stops, so I want it to have a little smooth action, so that's about a second off. I'll put a second down. 3.5. Yeah, so I want to make it so that it will be perfectly going in and out like flush. Wait a few seconds here for it to stop doing what it's doing. And now this button. Update this once this hits this. That's kind of decent. Yeah, there's still kind of a stop there. That's kind of gonna make it a bit harder. I really want it to be kind of more smooth than that. I think about half a second less onto it. So we'll go down to 6 seconds. Yeah, about that. Stop. As you can see, we've started up. Thing again now, see if this is smooth. I think it's kind of a bit better, I don't think it's the best though. Yeah, so that's going to be another half second less. 2, 5. Hopefully this is the perfect ratio. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Now it's gonna keep on going like that. There you go. Now I think to stop this juttering I could have used these 2x2 pistons, which are way better. Especially for all this like judder action. Actually no, I think it's 3x3. So yeah, to stop all this like juddery kind of weird movement here, I could have used the stronger piston to maybe not have it connected to the ground so it like gets friction and that. But it's alright. Yeah, these platforms are going in and out. As soon as you get from this one, you jump onto this one, travel across. Now, I'm not sure if I'll have like speedrunners doing this. Well, I'll try speedrun it myself and see how far we get. So it's about here. So go across about this area to see how far we can kind of jump. So you got to jump as far as you can. You'll be able to make that, I think. I'm not sure. I'll just expand the platform, mate. You'll be able to make that. So we'll just expand this platform out. Oh, well, I'll actually test it now. Go through and start correctly. I'm really trash at parkour and scrap mechanic. I think they accelerate your character goes so fast, unlike other games. So yeah, jump on this one. Okay, coming across. Onto this one. Yeah, that is way too easy. I need to fix that, and it's a bit off center as well. If that is that entire thing off center, yeah, it's up one block off center. So yeah. Shouldn't be what here is. Wait. So I'm really looking forward to possibilities that you can do on this actual challenge builder mode. There's going to be loads of cool projects, like there's going to be massive buildings being placed down and stuff. I'm not sure if there's much lag in this mode. It would be really cool if there's not much lag in the challenge builder, and they've kind of sorted the lag out, but because the lag can get quite insane once you start like building massive objects. You'll still be able to do that way easier. I won't make that a bit more difficult. I don't know what just happened there. It kind of pivoted off like somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, we jump. I see all the maximum distances. Like that jump angle's pretty easy anyway, so I'm just gonna stop it here. Now you can't break or do anything in the challenge mode, so you can't really affect or like do the rolls. It's mainly just parkour on this bit. So I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, let's just finish this one and then we'll build the door for this and maybe go on to the second one. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it finished, but hopefully we'll be able to get most of like the complicated parts done. Maybe a challenge 1 and 2. I'll make a super booster right here, so when you go on it, it'll boost you up really high, and it'll be a platform higher up. It's really cool how you can use the creative blocks in the actual challenge mode. I thought it'd only be limited to the blocks that they actually used in challenge mode instead of the actual game objects, like all these different parts down here. So we got the super booster here. We need to connect that up to 8. Full blast setting 3. Just button. This should do it. Yep, super boost. Put around this so it can't fall through. There you go. kind of hard moving in this like challenge mode because the character is quite fast. Like you're going around quite fast like this. It's kind of hard moving, but you're right. Let's build up another pillar over here somewhere because you'll be able to go up really high. I'm not sure how far you'll be able to maneuver in the air, so I'm not sure how far forward. So I want to make it go. If you get a run up, you might be able to go quite fast. So I'm gonna do this, and I think you'll be able to get around up to that height, I think. Because if you do a super jump, that means you get loads of height on it, so I'm gonna do this. Now the cool thing about the challenge mode is that you get a lift, and once you open the lift, you have so much different things. And you can even get a toggle button here, which they've already made for you, which I'm gonna use. Because when you hit the button the suspension goes off. This activates some sort of T flip-flop right here that they've made, and you can make it so it will activate the lights and that, which I'll be using later. I might actually have driving courses as well, so there's like different courses where you have to drive a car, a specific car. You won't be able to build it, obviously, otherwise it'll, like, everyone's gonna have a different experience. So you come up here, I'm just gonna test this real quick, make sure you'll be able to do this. Right, the starter level is supposed to be kind of easy. This is still pretty difficult because Scrap Mechanic parkour is difficult, so it's not supposed to be easy, but yeah, timing's perfect. Eat. Oh my god, I just made it on there. No, I think you should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. I'm not sure if it resets your progress. No, I don't think it actually resets your progress anyway if you die. So checkpointing, once you've done one, I think it stays on even if you die. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. You can actually jump over these. I'll probably fix that, but yeah, so even if you die, I think you still keep your time, or maybe it does reset it. I'm not sure, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off and see if it resets when I die. I'm gonna test if it saves your progress or not. No, that was. So you got perfectly time it to get it on. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't actually save your progress. So if you've already lit one up and you die, then it doesn't really matter. It's already been lit up, so can't really do much. Obviously, once you die though, it resets like cars and that. So if your car fell off and broke, then the car will go back up top. But all the logic and stuff will still stay the same, I think. So let's just get through. No, I always do it at the wrong time. See, even I can't even do my own challenge, and I've got to complete this entire thing if I want to be able to share it, which I will do to everyone who wants to play this map. Oh, perfect climbing with that. Just go onto this. Oh, it's really hard to get the jump button. I think that's kind of hard to do, so I'm going to add a few blocks onto the end. Maybe one layer of blocks. Just over here, maybe two actually. Just so they're actually able to complete. That's a pretty big jump right there. Oh, I'll do it again so I can test the super jumper. Got holes on top so I can fly around that. So yeah, once I've shared this, everyone else can actually play this map as long as they're on a test branch and everything. And I will be making sort of like a series of these. So like, if you want to play loads of different challenges, and if they add challenge packs, then I will make like an entire pack of different challenges and that you can do. And if you complete them, I don't know, you're just the best scrapper there is. Oh no. Oh my god, that was risky. I thought it was gonna fall off, so I fell off. Eat, Scrap Mechanic, jump physics, very good. 10 out of 10 parkour. Oh, I did that so bad. I think I should short that in a bit because I think you can jump basically when it's in between transitioning, which I don't want it to be done. This one's a bit easy though. This bit was kind of inspired by like, Total Wipeout, so like when you're getting pushed off and that. I'm managed to do that somehow. Let's do this one. Yeah, you're able to do it. I think you'll be able to do it without the blocks, but I don't want to make it too hard on this first level. Okay, I didn't get... I didn't jump on that one. I didn't get any momentum either. I think there's a way you can do it where you can perfectly... I'm going to add some blocks around it so that you're able to super jump it. So yeah, I'm going to add some blocks around here so you can actually maneuver and actually get the right angle on this. There you go, you can super jump it, it's really cool. So you can super jump up here, that's one of the mechanics I'm going to be using quite a lot during this run. Hit the button, and then there'll be some sort of road maybe that goes over there. I don't want to make it... Actually, no, I'll make it hard going back. Or maybe you just have to jump off the edge. As long as you've hit the button, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to... So yeah, I'm going to stop test now. I've tested that bit works. Oh, I'm starting to love this map. It's kind of like Fortnite creative now. In a way. I mean, we already have creative mode, but this is kind of like an addition. I want to make these... I don't know. So we get launched up. Do a super jump up here. Now, I think I can add one more onto this. To do a super jump. And then you'll be able to get up there, I think. This super jump aspect's really cool though, especially when you're flying up there. Hit the button, jump off. I think it'll save your data. I've just got to check it's going to save your logic data. Otherwise, we won't be able to have any like checkpoints or anything. So you're going to have to do it in like one shot, which is going to be really hard. But if that does happen, then there's going to be quite a lot of like... It's going to be pretty impressive if you actually complete it. So let's get up there. I'm going to make the button system. I'm not sure how their button works, but I know that the green logic gate is the one with the toggle, I think, anyway. So I'm just going to trim the edges around this out. I don't need the rest of this, I just need this bit. Yeah, so I'm just trimming this. And then where's my wheel tool? Yeah, I'm probably going to spend a few hours on this. Here's the button. You'll be able to hit this. Oh yeah, okay, so... It does that. That means it's activated. Now the green one activates and you hit it again. And it doesn't activate. Hit it again. Piston pushes out, so they're using some sort of piston mechanic thing, which I don't know how to do. They're using some sort of different T flip-flop. Usually I have this T flip-flop. It's a blueprint, like glitched one, and it's always stable, so I always use it in my like computers and that. So that's but they've used some sort of other T flip-flop. I'm not sure if this is a glitch T flip-flop or if it's just a standard default one. I'd really like to see if there's actually if this is a default like T flip-flop, because I'm not sure how to make one like vanilla without blueprint editing. So you hit this, goes on. I want to make some sort of indicator that you've hit it. I'm gonna add a light up here as well. And then the light down at the bottom will also activate once you complete it. Green one, and now we'll connect the bottoms up so I can actually take the signal over. That's why I wish there was some sort of like wireless system to Scrap Mechanic where you could send things over. Some sort of like wire like some sort of way you can be able to transport logic over even if they're not connected. You have to connect them at the bottom if you want to do that, and any creation. Do this. So there we go, we're connected now. We just have to connect this bit up to this light here so you actually know that you've done the world. So just try to complete this first section right now. Save and test. So obviously these are going to be off when I start with when I've actually finished the map. I'll like clean everything up a bit. So it's X right now. So if we try to complete this, which I probably won't do first try. Nope. Nope. Kind of failed that one. Dark skin. Yeah, so once you complete this, should turn on, and I want to try die and then see if it still stays there. If it still stays there, then it's going to be pretty cool. If it doesn't stay there, it's still. So yeah, if it still stays there, then cool. It'll be good. Can't really do this, but oh, it's so annoying because it catches you with the buttons. So I need to make it so it doesn't do that. So I'm so bad at parkour right now. I've been able to do this for ages now. I can't do it. Okay, well, that was kind of failed. Why do I can't even do my own map. Yeah, this will be uploaded as a video, I think. No, just jump. No, it just flung me off. So you doing this, walk forwards. No, how the hell did it just spring me over forwards? Yeah, I'm gonna try speed run this actually and try get a good time, and you guys could probably beat the time if you want to. Oh, I always try jump first. I don't realise I can stop there. It's gonna be kind of like a death run. You have to kind of get like the muscle memory down. There you go. This is so annoying. You have to wait for the bit to go over there. Yeah, no. Jump now. There we go. Now we've got not to fail this jump. There we go. Now I've got to super jump this. No, I didn't super jump it. Of course I didn't. Oh. It's gonna take longer than actually building it. I have to test it though, make sure everything works, so I can't really. Why do I do that? You can do this, which I'm gonna fix, but because obviously that's a bit cheaty, but I'm gonna do it just to test it for now, because I can't get past that bit. As you can see now, I'm gonna do a super jump. It never does a super jump when I do it. I'm gonna just do that cheat all the time now, just so I can get past this bit. Well, I don't even jump on that. Obviously there are those connection points down at the bottom. I can't do anything about that. Obviously when you're down there you get stuck anyway, so you might as well go off the edge. There's no cheats you can do down there. You can't use lift or anything. What the hell did why even join? So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to super jump this one. It never works. I think it's because I'm trying to hold down the jump button. I did it on the first try though, so I know the super jump does work. do this simple jump. Hide, jump onto hit. Really? No, I'm gonna go over here. No, it didn't super jump. I don't care though. Oh, what? How did I just go forward there? I've got to complete this level just to make sure it works. I'm gonna make some sort of backdoor area where I can just go up and just test it works, just so I don't have to do this thing. Do my own map that I made. That is just so dumb. Why did I even jump? Previewers. Just building my own builder, challenge builder area. I'm trying to complete this first challenge I've made here, which is a parkour one. I'm currently cheating at the minute because I can't be bothered to play it properly. So yeah, I've got this long road. I just want to build loads of challenges, and once you've clicked all the buttons, which are over there, it will open up the goal, which you'll be able to do. So it's kind of like a death run on Scrap Mechanic, which I did say I was going to make, but not. I was going to make it in creative mode, but now that the challenge modes came out, I can do it in challenge mode, so it's much easier. And plus, there's already stuff that allows you to make little challenge-like modes. As you can see, if you haven't seen this, this is a super jump pad. I just built this. If you jump while you're on the pad, then it will do a super jump, which will allow you to go that high, but I'm really bad at going that high. Sometimes it will do it, sometimes it won't go that high. And then it'll fail. But you just gotta get lucky. I'm not pretty sure it's like perfect timing, so you can't really... Okay, I failed that one. Those bits I'll fix so you won't be able to cheat on, but for now I'm just cheating on them so I can get past them quickly, and I'm gonna be so terrible just doing this right now. I'm cheating right now just to get past this. It's probably just as easy just doing it the normal way. So I've got these piston setups here. Nice little platform to move in and out, kind of like Mario almost. I'm gonna try that this time. Oh, I almost got up there. I think I made it a bit too high this time. So I did say you could do that, but it's really difficult to get the perfect timing. Usually you get just under it. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop the test right now. I'm gonna make this bit a bit higher so you can't cheat. Like that. That'll be the height of this one. And this bit will also be lower, so make this around about here. Yeah, I'm just gonna build this a little simple. I'm gonna try do like quite a lot of challenges today, all in a row. They're all going to be lined up here, and then once you've completed all the challenges, these lights will turn on, and once all the lights are turned on, a door will open, and a gateway will open up to this goal where you can stand on, and you complete. I'm going to have some massive celebration go off, and there might be a song that I might like tune with the tote blocks as well, which are pretty sick, but that'll be after I've completed this, which I might not be able to do in the stream right now, because it'll probably take quite long. I'll also start the test again. So I forgot you couldn't cheat now. Oh, I gotta do it properly. It's pretty easy anyway. It's really easy. Oh, I just made that. Oh, okay, yeah, so momentum was going backwards. You'll do it as you're going forwards, that gives you a little bit more momentum. I am going to be doing a speed run on this probably, once I've completed it, just so I can say I've speed run. That was perfectly bounced in. Perfect time. Oh, I got pushed. Scrap mechanic parkour is kind of hard to do. You can walk through that, which is easier to do, so you don't hit the sides of them. You go super jump now. So yeah, you get kind of high, but you don't get that high, and you've got to do a super jump, which I was able to do, so I know it's possible to do. I'm just going to jump across that. You can jump across that. I'm going to fix that as well, so you can't jump, but... as you can see. No, didn't get any higher. I'm going to make a little cheat thing, because I know that's possible. I'm just going to make it so I can cheat on that. I'll go over. Now, I'm not sure if it matters by changing the length of the boost, or by doing anything else. You'll be able to jump up that. Let's start that again. See if it's better. There's going to be a lot of testing involved in this. So jump. And walk through that. Go onto these. But once you know how to do it, it's pretty simple. I had backwards momentum. So I like these little pushes here. There's a nice cool effect that I've added. These sliding platforms are really cool. I want to make like rotating platforms that are really way harder to do. I'm not sure how to do that. I always seem just to like not be able to do the actual super jump. Stop the test right now. So this bit's good. I might add a roof so you can't jump between these, and might add a tiny bit, I'm not sure though. So yeah, I might add a roof onto this just so you can't jump over these and complete it really easily. Got a tiny roof. There you go. Expand that a bit more. Oh. These platforms are right. I can jump over here. I can get to this point over here. I'm just gonna make a little staircase you can get up easy. Yeah, to jump that, yeah. So start the test. This is a really cheaty, but I want to see if I can save buttons. So if I die, does it save the actual score I get? Now, to actually submit this challenge, I'll have to complete it, so I'm not sure if I want to make that bit easier for me, just so I can actually do it. That roof might actually interfere with actually... No, it doesn't. You can still do it. I did that way too late, but... You're still able to do it. It's gonna take a lot of practice though. And just don't mess anything up. There you go. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, I didn't grab. Don't mess anything up. Didn't even grab the thing. I go back and get it without dying, that's the thing there. Can I go back and get it without dying? Okay, no I can't. I have to forgot to grab the one thing I need to actually hit the button, and some ducks for good luck. I have to grab those. I have to grab the duckies. I've got a hammer, just wave it in the air for good luck. Let's go. Nope, still die. I didn't make the first jump that time, ducks. So yeah, this is called the Duck League, duck jump. So it's basically just about ducks. Pretty simple parkour right there. Do this bit. Eat. So I've made this little cheat bit. No, oh, why did I jump here? I was talking too much. Yeah, I made this little cheat bit here so I can get up. Obviously, if you're gonna be doing it properly, then you won't have that cheat. So, don't expect to be able to do that in the actual game. That's just so I can actually hit the button. Here you go. Now I can actually hit the button and it should activate. Now, that should have activated. I'm not sure why the light didn't turn on though, because I'm pretty sure I connected it. If I die here, does that reset? The button is still inward, I think. Some of the wiring must have gone wrong. Doesn't look like the wire's gone wrong. Wait, let me set. Wire's going outwards. Let's just hit this. Why are we not getting? Oh, that was connected the wrong way. That's okay. That goes outwards. Now it should be possible. And wait, already turned that on. I'll turn everything off so the challenge row is actually fully complete here. Not sure. Yeah, I'll probably spend about 2 hours on this. Save and start test. Hit this button. As you can see, you start with a little desk key. You have a little computer. Shows you the entire course. It's gonna get way bigger once we've done this. The computer shows you the task. We've got like some weird things here just for decorative purposes. We've got this robot, and then you got the duck army and the chest. Now the chest's got your main item you need, and take some duckies for good luck. Take your duck army with you. Press the go button. I don't know why it's lagging like this for some reason. Yeah, once the challenge starts, it doesn't seem to lag anymore. So we do a challenge right now. Back. So I'll just test if it saves your score. Hit that. Turns. Wait, I hit it twice. There you go. Turns on. Should have turned on over there. Should have. So over here. If we go over here, does it still save? Yeah, it still saves. So if you've completed a level and you die, it will still save all of your progress on these bars little here. So you don't have to worry about like your progress being lost if you die or anything. You get checkpoints once you've finished one of the levels. You can do any level in whatever order. It might make it so you can't do all the levels in order, but that'll involve like making doors and stuff, and there's not really much point. So yeah, once you've done the challenge, this light will turn on, and you've finished the actual challenge. So that's about it for the first challenge. I've completed the first one. I need to get rid of the helping, the little guideline helping stuff, which I added just so I didn't have to do the thing. I'm gonna make this perimeter a bit bigger though, just so a little bit more space to maneuver, because it's kind of hard to maneuver on basically no space. I don't know what things to use. I'm just gonna use these. be able to add this to that'd be pretty cool, but the texture does not align very well, so I'm not sure about that. I'm just gonna add some more space here so you can maneuver. I'm gonna try to make it decorative at the minute. I might add some more decorative things like cones. Free floating cones like they do in the actual thing. Make it kind of look a bit better. This, have little cones around. If I can make it a cone on a moving platform, that'd be pretty sick. And I might add a cone here so you can't get like a sort of like, if you hit it then you might fall off the edge. I'm not actually, no I won't, because that'll probably be a bit evil, but 2 free floating cones here. I want to make some sort of buildings in the middle, not really like very like cool looking buildings, just little things that are just there so you can look at them and while you're doing the challenges. So level 1 is now complete. I'm gonna have to spray paint level 1 onto this, so yeah. So yeah, the start of the course is always going to be the same. It's going to have this light, it's going to have the little number next to it. Level 1 is there. I'm actually going to make level 1 out of concrete. Yeah. Come up to level 1 here. As you can see, the light's not on, so you go to do the level 1. Go up to here, you super jump on here. Do it perfectly this time instead of messing up like I do every time. Hit these jumps, and I'll put some ramps here, just so it makes it a tiny bit harder to land on that, because you might slip off or something. Jump up here, hit the button, die, and you still respawn with the same things activated. You go on to the next one, until the door finally opens. You can go into it now. I'm hoping this will probably take about 5 to 10 minutes at least. So this is not going to be like the shortest thing ever. It's not going to be like very easy to speed run. It's going to take quite a while to actually finish some of the levels, so don't expect to be running through these like they're a piece of paper. So let's start another level here. I'm not sure if I want to do levels on this side as well. I don't want to make it too big. I do want to make it packed full of action, so it's not really boring. And because we don't have challenge packs here, having loads of different levels here makes it really cool, because you're able to have multiple different mini challenges within one challenge. A light here. Comes out on the bottom actually. This does take quite a long while just to do the challenge, like make the challenges as well. But I'm really excited for what I can do with like platforms and stuff and the actual parkour aspect of the game. Is number 2. Obviously not selected yet, and we have 2 blocks from the staircase. There's 3 more out, I think. How far across is it? 4, 6, 7. Across. Oh. So yeah. It's gonna take a while. There's gonna be a lot of levels. I think about 6 to 7 levels maybe. So yeah, the rate I'm doing them, probably about 6 on this side. Maybe have some on this side, because I'm not going to be able to fit any more. I like this little road here. It makes it look a bit more cleaner. I might have some like little holes in it, so if you, I don't know. Yeah. Starting area is done for level 2. I might make them evenly spaced here as well, just to make it look cool when you're actually viewing the thing. And this time, I'm not sure. Oh, I want to have a rotating platform, which I think is going to be really, really, really cool. So, I'm going to go straight from the middle here. Straight from the middle, so I'm not sure. I'm going to drag this down so I can get the perfect center. So there's not much you can do about this underside part, so they're to stay forever. So you have it, if you accidentally build something down there, then you won't be able to get back. So unfortunately, that's part of the thing, but can't really do much about it, and it doesn't really affect the gameplay anyway. Not sure how big I want the rotating thing to be. That'll be alright. Just about enough. The one thing about this game is just the lag if you have like loads of moving parts going around. The only like side effect of Scrap Mechanic really, having the lag. So yeah, I'm gonna have a counterweight so that the bearing doesn't start flipping out. I think that's around the same. We're gonna have an electric engine for the power. Not too fast either. I think that'll be enough. I'm gonna connect that up to the main challenge switch here. Connect all of this. And I'm gonna connect this up here. There you go. Connect this up. Have a little thing going up here. This just connects it to the main building, which means I'm able to have logic that goes over there. If you're unable to connect logic, which is not the same creation, so you have to connect everything up to each other. There we go. Make it to go the other way though. Let's just see if this is possible. Let's just start the test. Save and test. For some reason it's really laggy when you start. It's not on. So once you turn the actual challenge on, it seems to not be laggy. So just pretend you've done the first one and you're on to the second one now. It's gonna be pretty hard because you're gonna have to jump perfectly onto it. I'm not sure if it's gonna... Yeah, there's some delay as you're in the air, so you're gonna have to jump and try perfectly time it. Which is pretty cool. And that's kind of like a skill-based aspect of it. So jump. Oh, I was stuck on the block. Jump. I got on it. There you go. So you spin around forever now as you slip off a tiny bit because of centripetal force and gyroscope forces and stuff. But you know what? The main part is about that. So that does work. Now we just got to see where it basically ends. So I'm gonna look how long this actually is. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus another 5 or so. 5, 6, so just go 16 out. Go like this. You get it done. You get another platform over here. That's the first. That is the first jump completed. That's kind of difficult. Not very difficult though. You just have to perfectly time it because Scrap Mechanic doesn't have the highest what is it, like gravity, so you won't fall down very fast. You got to time the gravity and everything onto it. You can't walk forwards because there is a gap between it. So yeah, you can't walk directly forwards onto the platform. And then once you come around here, you jump off onto this one, hopefully not slide off the edge. I'm going to add a cone onto this as well. And there you go, cone. So you jump onto this. Cone's kind of freaking out. Free floating objects, hopefully that doesn't fall off the edge. It's going to fall off the edge, I bet it is. The scrap mechanics has got weird, like, physics. It's just so broken, but we can just deal with it. So you jump on, you spin around, you jump off, and on here, and then after here, I'm not sure what should we add. I want to have platforms that okay, I think I have an idea, so we're gonna go directly straight. We're gonna have platforms that disappear from under you if you go on them. So if you're on the platforms, then they start disappearing under you. So that's a pretty cool idea. It's kind of like the Mario as well. So you'll land on here, which is gonna be a safe platform. You won't be able to get like killed or anything on here. And then you'll go into the danger zone. Now this danger zone will have platforms which will like come out from under you, and they'll make you fall. And it's going to be in an alternating pattern, which is going to be pretty sick. And it's going to be glass, so it's going to be harder to see. So this challenge is going to be kind of difficult. Let's use these blocks. So you're here. I don't think you're able to jump up there. I think you're able to hop, crouch, jump up there, so you'll block that off. 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and another 4. There's going to be loads of different platforms that are alternating. So 4. I want to make it so you're able not to be able to jump to the next one. You have to jump to the one after it, so it's going to be pretty long. Hopefully we don't collide with this one. Hopefully there shouldn't be no way to get over. Yeah, that might be a problem if you're able to like jump off this way and somehow get an angle and land onto the platform and do that one as well. That'd be pretty cool to see. That might be kind of like a speed run aspect to the game, but I don't want to add it at the minute. I just want to block this area off so you can't get some sneaky jump over there. Very sneakily, so that you have to jump off this side instead of going up. You might be able to crouch jump here, crouch. I'm at a roof. There's so many different things you can do, especially people that are good at scrap mechanic will know how to like get past these obstacles. Gonna make it as foolproof as possible. I've been on scrap mechanics basically since it came out, so like there's a lot of things I know about the game, all the glitches that haven't been like done yet. Well, I don't really consider them glitches, they're kind of just here to stay, because many like suspension glitches, they're not going to be taken out because like scrap mechanics said themselves they won't take it out because it's like a part of the game now. It's kind of like Minecraft. There's loads of glitches in Minecraft, but they're just part of the game. They're never going to be removed. They've just become an actual feature of the game instead of a glitch. So you get crouch jumping, which means when you crouch, your body actually goes up off. Your body halves in size, so you can go in like small tunnels, but actually your legs travel upwards instead. So when you're jumping, your legs travel upwards, so you're able to walk forwards a bit and actually get an extra few blocks in instead of actually thing. Because usually when you crouch, your legs travel upwards, which means you actually fall back down to the ground a tiny bit, but because like there's actually a short distance to fall, you don't really see it. So when you crouch jump in, when you crouch in air, it gives you a few bits of blocks where your legs would be if you're not crouching in midair, and then you can jump a bit higher, which is, you can probably jump on this button and jump out, which is why I added the roof here. And I'm not sure about the super bouncer either. You might be able to super bounce over, but I'm not sure. In Scrap Mechanics, you're not really able to control yourself in mid-air very well. But you can get quite a lot of like speed momentum, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to boost yourself over there. I'll test that soon. I might make a wall or something that prevents you from doing that. Let's make the pistons here now. So this is gonna be, each piston will swap. So you're gonna have to jump off the piston as soon as it starts moving backwards, and then jump onto the next one as soon as that starts coming in. And it's gonna be glass, so it's really hard to see. So yeah, you get on this platform, and then you have to jump across to the next one. Will be here. Then you jump across into the next one. So how far is this apart? 6, 7 parts. So yeah, and they'll alternate. So this and this one will be up on, but I don't think you'll be able to jump from this one to this one. And once it switches, you jump, and as you're jumping, this one will come out and you'll land on it, and then you'll keep on doing that and come across. This is going to be pretty easy, but it shouldn't be that hard, so you don't mess up your jumps. I'll add one more onto the end, maybe actually no, 2 more. So yeah, this is another cool one. That. There's VH4, and then we land on the other edge where you can survive. You actually survive the kill. We'll go 4 out. Gotta land on that small bit here. These will come out, alternate, land on this tiny bit here as well. And this will be blocked off. The other side will also be blocked off because I'm pretty sure you might be able to make that. So, not taking any chances. You just not be able to jump over. You might be able to land on one of these things, but if you're skilled enough and you do that perfectly, I'm going to allow that because that's going to take quite a lot of skill to do this. If you shoot yourself up there, land on one of these perfectly and jump across, that's pretty skilled in my opinion. So actually no, this bit has to go back a bit because you'll just be able to jump across that easy. Yeah. So now we just need to do the logic. Really not that hard logic. It's kind of the same thing as this alternating thing down here. So yeah, they just alternate in between 2 sides. Jump across, jump across, jump across, land on here, and then we're gonna go this way, do something else. Not sure really what I'm gonna do though. Maybe there's kind of like platforms which move about really fast. I'm not sure what other things I can do. I'm just gonna look at all those different. Yeah, I might do some sort of like puzzle thing where you have to complete a puzzle. If you don't complete it and you press the button, it will drop you into the void. That'll be pretty cool. So there's kind of like a puzzle system, and it's not really random. You actually, there's like some sort of logic to it. Once if you press the button when it's wrong though, then it kicks you off. So I might be able to make that. I'm not sure what to do for that though. I'm just going to finish the logic on this. Connected, yeah. Do the logic on this bit. This, that. That. This goes towards this. You know, this goes there. And we forgot to add an AND gate which powers everything. So that switch is like the main challenge switch. If you press that, it activates basically everything. Now we need to make this stay about 4 seconds. It doesn't really matter what the time of I want to make it quick though, so like 3 seconds. 4 seconds, because that's going to add up to 2 seconds on this timer here. Right then, this goes into this, this goes into this, this goes into that. That feed around like that, keep them going into a loop. These ones will farm off this, and when it's not doing that, it will invert. Hopefully this works, I tested it. So it's really cool how you can actually do logic in the game, in the challenge mode. I thought there's only going to be a certain things about to do, and you have to do some sort of like programming and sort of stuff to actually get stuff to actually work, but clearly not. And these things are already going to be extended instead of the inverse, but I'm not sure you'll be able to. Yeah, you will be able to make that. So I'm going to put this back a bit. I forgot that you'll be able to make the first jump really easily. Back. And I knew that was going to happen. I literally thought that was going to happen as soon as I dropped that. And it's not fine perfectly. Yeah, wait, I'll do this, do that over, bro. Literally knew that was going to happen, because I was like, oh, where's the pillar gone? And it's like there. Okay, there we go. At least we can still connect the stuff up. I had the AND gate here. Not really connected too much. This. Yep. All complete, I think, except from this. You know, everything's ready. These ones that are already out need to be 4. These ones need to be 4. Ones need to be 4. I'm going to set them all to low so they're kind of slow as well. I will have another little pole coming down so I don't accidentally disconnect something like that again. And it's something you have to do on Fortnite challenges as well. Have little poles coming down, connect to the ground. There we go. Now we have this nice spinning thing, which I really like having here. It's kind of like adds to the thing. I'm not sure if that's perfectly correct. Should be though. That spins around, you get on it, you get it off, you jump onto these, and the thing is that you should not be able to jump to the next one. You might be able to make that. I'm not 100% sure. I might connect it up to this actually. I might just make this one tiny thing here and then just, yeah, so it's connected to one already. So yeah, you're gonna have to make it over to that jump first before you're able to get over to this one. And now I just got to make the line travel. Actually, no, I don't. It's already connected. Don't need this part then. It's unforgettable. Eat. There we go. this should be all done. I just need to make all of these slow. Really cool if you could have like a select tool where you could select all like the parts within, just edit there, speeding up all the pistons within a certain range and just edit their speed, change them all down to a specific setting. Just to start now. It's gonna take a while to actually do that first bit though with the spinning objects. It's really laggy when you start off. That's probably because you haven't started the challenge. I don't know why that happens. That's gonna get fixed though, I bet. I've already done the first challenge. On to the second one. Oh, I missed it. You gotta jump way earlier. You have to kind of know when you're gonna jump. Push me this time. So yeah, once you get on that, I think it's easy. Yeah, it's gonna be quite hard getting onto that, to be honest. No, didn't jump off the platform. Someone and jump off, but you have to keep in mind that you have sideways momentum, so once you get on it you actually have to try jump. So you can stay on it for a bit, make sure that you're keeping on the platform because you will slide off because of centripetal force and that. So not sure how long this stream will be, probably go on for about a few more hours, I'm not sure. I'll at least build 3 to 4 challenges in this stream, and then I'll finish them in my spare time maybe. And then I'll do a video on the tutorial on this. I just wanted to do a stream because video is going to take a while to do. So, and the stream I can get like challenge mode point out first before. There you go. Oh yeah, I think it's a bit too slow. Yeah, I think it's way too slow. And they're way too close together as well. I just jump randomly there. So I like this rotating platform, it kind of adds like the timing aspect to it. And if you're a speedrunner, you're going to have to try and get this perfect, otherwise you're going to be screwed. Speedrunning this is going to be pretty difficult. I want to see someone speedrun this properly. Actually get a good score. Speedrunner is going to use quite a lot of techniques that I haven't thought of properly. I don't know. I'm trying to make this so you can't really cheat the system. I've added one speedrun technique already. I think you might be able to speed boost over there. I'm actually going to try to use the speed boost. Yeah. So if you get over here, there's a speed boost. There's a jump booster here, and I'm not sure if you're able to jump boost over to that platform. If you do, then it's going to be a really big time saver. I think you will be able to jump over there though. If you do it perfectly, you will be able to jump over there. Get onto the platform, that's an easy win. You have to skip this like retarded thing, and you're able to do 2 at once as well because you can jump down, use the jumper again. So it's really help time wise. And just, you know. I don't know why that one just went off. I didn't alternate that correctly. Oh no, that bit is possible. I'm just gonna get out of here. You know that bit is possible. But 2 of these are messed up somehow. 2 of them, yeah. This one's correct, this one's wrong. So I've alternated it wrong. Oh, now I've got to undo these. Do these. Okay. I think they need to be faster, so you're gonna have to jump quite faster instead of like waiting for it to go. So make it a bit faster, so it's a bit more harder than that. That was way easy, I think. The glass kind of made it hard because you couldn't really see that well. Right. So yeah, you can make that cross. We'll do that. And then I want to do some sort where it gets kind of low to the ground area. And I might make it so you have to do a puzzle, I'm not sure. But at the start, I'm gonna have a little wall here, which you're able to check out. It's just gonna have a little pattern on it. And so, when you complete this, we're gonna have a little password system down at the bottom here, and you might think, alright, what's the password system gonna be? Well, you're gonna have loads of buttons that you're able to press, and if you get the right combination, you're obviously gonna get the password. So you're gonna go really low down for this one. You're gonna have to drop down, make sure not to fall in the underground area. And then you've got this. If you don't get the password correct and you press submit, then literally it will just chuck you off the ground. So you're gonna have to be standing in a specific area to do it. And then once, if you press it wrong, then you're not gonna be able to, it'll drop you down to the ground and you'll just die. So yeah, there's gonna be some logic to this. It's not gonna be really that hard though, to be honest. So we're gonna get over. Make this, and make a little platform like this. Cut these bits off. There we go. Kind of make it a little bit more presentable than this. There we go. Kind of make a sort of stadium thing here. I did this one block off, of course I did. Oh my god, I hate doing this. Also, I always do it one block off, so there's got to be two from the side here. Oh my god. Fix that up quick. Here you go. So here's the back wall. I'm actually gonna make it try out to do this actually. That's not gonna be central though, so I can't do that. That's not central. So basically, I'm going to have a wall, and you're gonna have to press a 3x3 digit code in. If you get it wrong, then it resets the entire code, and you have to come back and do it. If you get it right, then you get it right. You get to move on to the next bit. I think I'm gonna leave it. Actually, no, I'm gonna add a bit more because this is not really that difficult. Add a tiny bit more, and we'll move on to the challenge bit 3. Now, I don't really like these being this close to each other because there's quite a lot of times you can cheat and skip over. So I might actually add like different types of blocks, like these massive moving cubes and that, just to kind of make the place. There's no way to spawn this without me in the way, so I don't get what the point of actually having it on there. But it's platform. It's a large platform. You can't spawn this in either. Do I have to spawn it on tank? Guessing you do. Yeah. So it's a large platform. And somehow they make this so that it doesn't lag. If we go inside of this hollow, as you can see, but I don't get how this doesn't lag. Like, in a standard game, this would be lagging like insane. If this hit the ground, you'd have 0 frames, and I mean 0. There'd be no frames left on your computer. There'd literally be 0. You have this little pattern. This is the pattern you're gonna have to enter into the actual combination lock over there. And now, once you've done that, it'll work. And you'll be able to move on. Your next challenge, which I don't know what's gonna be yet, but hopefully it's decent. So I'm just going to cut a hole here. This is where you're going to have to stand. And if you don't stand here, then you won't be able to do the actual combination lock. So even if you try to do it while you're not standing on it, it won't actually work. You have to be standing on here. So if you get it wrong, it'll come out from under you and you won't be able to move in time. I think you'll be able to jump or something. I'm not sure if you'll be able to escape it. So I'll make it a little bit larger. I'm not sure how to stop people cheating on this one, but might make gates or something come up. Yeah, this bit will drop out from under you if you get it wrong. If you get it right, I might have a lift that comes up, pushes you up to this next bit, which you're gonna be over here. I'm gonna have to start doing some levels over on that side now, because otherwise I might only be able to get about 5 in this world, because I've got this nice big section here. I might have to go high up on the next one. So we have this connected. So you come up here, we have a few cones up here. I'm gonna do that after it's not glitched. This cone's fell off. This is the only cone standing and it's still glitching. I'm gonna get rid of the cones for now because they're glitching about. So yeah, gotta connect this up from the bottom. There we go, that's connected, so we can have logic connected up to this, and I'm just gonna go get a drink quickly. I'm back. So I might have to go off in a few minutes, to like get dinner and that. So I'll have to end the stream, but well, not now. At the minute, I probably might be able to finish the combination bit over here, and then I'll probably work in it in my own time. So don't expect me to stream it every single time I play this game, play on challenge mode. But there is going to be videos and tutorials which I'll release. Hopefully my quality is not bad, because my tutorials beforehand, my other tutorials are really bad quality. Hopefully I should be able to up the quality, because they are kind of bad videos. And yeah, hopefully this video or stream is really helpful and you understanding how the game works and that. And it was really fun and you enjoyed it. If you're watching it as a video, then you can still enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you have post notifications on to see when my other videos also come out. So I'm gonna try and make a grid here. Three by three. Gonna make a 3 by 3 light grid, which is going so you can actually see what like combination you've put in, and then once you've put in your combination, it will test it, and if it's not correct, then it will drop you down into the void and you have to restart. And obviously you can brute force this, but that's going to take a long time. If you brute force it, that's not going to be really good. You can get lucky and just do it one shot, which is also, you can do that, but it's not really the way you're supposed to do it. Or you could just actually do it how you're supposed to do it and actually read the symbol, which hopefully most people will probably understand what it is once they get to this point. They'll probably know what that symbol was for. The 3 by 3 thing here. And we'll have a button system, because if I have T flip-flops, I'm able to reset them. So I'm gonna have a little password bit over here, which is just type the password into this. So I'm gonna change the colors to purple, just so it's more obvious what the buttons are for. So, because the thing over here is purple. The buttons are purple, so once you press each one, it's gonna light each one up. I'm gonna spawn in 9 T flip-flops here, just so I can switch between each one every time I press the button. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 T flip-flops, and grab it by the blue bit here. These can all go on the back here. Each one they correspond to. Make it easier to classify which each one is. Done 3 on this one. And then also, if you get it wrong, it'll be able to reset them as well, so it won't save the password you originally had before. It will just reset it, so you can just press it again. Get rid of all these buttons up here. So I haven't really been doing many videos, so I hope to fix that. The half term's coming up, so I should be able to do loads of videos. The new Fortnite update's coming soon. It was postponed because like some issue or whatever. I don't even want to know what they're doing over there. I think it's kind of been rushed out. especially since the secret skirmish is coming up and they're trying to rush it out for the secret skirmish, I think. Because most of the items they're fixing is mostly like helping the competitive community, so I think they're trying to rush it out and try to get it towards so we can actually get the secret skirmish going. Because they're nerfing deagles and they're nerfing planes, which are the main like things that annoyed loads of people in the competitive scene. So obviously they're trying to get it rushed out for the actual secret skirmish, which is an event coming up in the 14th, which is actually I think it's the 15th and 16th, or it's the 14th and 15th. But it's for 2 days. It's called the secret skirmish. I don't think it's not really like not many people talk about it, but it's basically like an invitational one. You don't try and get into it, like Epic Games has to invite you over to actually play on it. But still, it's something to watch. I think they'll be live streaming it tomorrow as well. So make sure you're subscribed to Fortnite on YouTube and also Fortnite on Twitch, because they'll be streaming on both platforms. So make sure you either followed on one of them. You should be able to see it. So now, the lights won't turn on if I'm on here, and I need to make a reset logic gate. Resets the entire thing. Yeah, this is a reset one. I'm just gonna have a little button here that just kind of like some sort of dial number thing on like a telephone. It's a reset one. I have one logic gate on each one, which will make sure it resets correctly. We sort of link these two up. Link these up. Oh, that's good. And it's basically when you click the button, it'll see if one of them's on, and if it's on, then it will turn it off. Not on, it won't turn it off. Now we just need to connect all these up to there. So this button here, down here, is going to be the confirm button. You press this to make sure you're actually sure you want to confirm the thing. And once you press the green, if it's wrong, then you get dropped, and if it's not wrong, then you don't get dropped. And you get sent up, and you get onto the next part of the level. But I have to stop the stream here. So yeah, I hope you did like the stream. Make sure you check into next streams, and yeah, so I have to stop it. You know.